Guys, don't forget, this is network marketing / relationship marketing. So a lot of people like to argue with me that they can't sign up with Plexus in Slidell because Slidell is saturated. And I will tell you that is not the case, because even if in Slidell a person has heard of Plexus from 3 or 4 or 5 other people, that doesn't mean they trust that person, know that person, love that person enough to join that person's team or buy products from them. Everybody has their own unique circle of influence and people that they come into contact with. So people are still joining regularly in Slidell. They are still finding new customers. I've got people on my 6th and 7th and 8th level that I thought would have been nice to have as my, personal, but it took other people that they knew joining the opportunity and realizing, oh, maybe this is something that I do want, because it was somebody that was closer to them. So take that relationship into account, that would be something that's very useful. Okay, what about that product benefit worksheet? And this is for you guys to jot down, but you guys are going to be the ones actually filling that out and helping me. I don't know if we should write as we go, but we are going to go through some of the products, because a lot of people get bogged down with, well, I don't know all the ingredients of Plexus Slim, so I can't share it. Well, I don't know what each of the individual ingredients does, so I can't share it. I want you guys to remember, 80% of decisions that are made are based on emotions and feelings. And those emotions and feelings are evoked if they learn or hear of an end result or a benefit. If we can share with somebody what the benefit of our products would do for them, that is going to help them to make an emotional decision to move forward. Just for an example, I could say, Plexus Slim helped me to lose my 80 pounds of baby weight that I gained when I was pregnant. That is an end result that anybody who is pregnant and, put on a few pounds in that pregnancy, they'll be able to say, I want that, I need that. That's an end result or a benefit that I would like to have from that product. So we are going to try to help you guys think. Let's do Plexus Slim first, just since that's obviously the most popular right now and the ones that I think you probably get the most questions about.
I have a little secret with the Slim.
Okay.
Because you don't know all of the ingredients and everything about each ingredient. So there are 2 ingredients that Dr. Oz is putting all over the internet.
Yes.
And so at my meetings that we have, I say, why go buy 2 separate things when our Plexus Slim has both the ingredients? So you're just going to buy one and throw it in a bottle of water, shake it up and go. And that reels, when you say Dr. Oz is putting it all, the green coffee bean all over the web, they're seeing it. They're seeing it all on TV and everywhere else. And so that's something that as a matter of fact, the lady who I signed up that was the 50th, that's how I got her, because she was about to order some of that, and I said, it's in the Slim. So those are my 2 ingredients that I do have to learn how to say.
The Cambodia, Garcinia.
Right. Garcinia, Cambogia, and the citron K. Chloric acid. Yeah. Citron K.
And what's the other thing?
The Garcinia, Cambogia.
So,
and that's the green coffee bean.
It's
green coffee.
The Garcinia Cambogia is the green coffee bean. Okay.
but being able to give people something that they can grab onto and know, okay, this is something that I want. And I'm just going to give you an example. My product, Plexus Slim, can help you lose weight. So that would be an end result or a benefit that you would feel from that. Another one that you could say, my product, Plexus Slim, could help you sleep better at night. And this could be personal things. It'd probably be best if it was things that you guys had experienced, because that's something that you can speak about as a personal testimony or something that you can have a passion about in sharing. So can anybody else think of a benefit? Yes.
Decreased appetite.
Very good. My product can help with decreased appetite.
It cut out hot flashes.
Good.
It's very important to let people know that it will
We can't say it will help them,
Yes.
but it can help them. Or we know somebody that it's helped them do this or do X, Y, and Z. You gotta be very, very careful not to make that
Sound like a
claim.
cure.
Exactly.
Right.
Because it is a natural product and we could run into trouble.
It has helped me with my osteoarthritis in my hands.
Awesome.
I used to take the glucosamine every day, twice a day, or I would be in, crying pain. I sat on my hands to try and get rid of it if I didn't take it. And since I've been taking it,
Wonderful.
I don't use
Very
the
good.
glucosamine anymore.
Very good.
So arthritis, I guess, certain forms of arthritis.
Can help relieve pain.
Helps you.
It has, I'm sorry. It has helped people that I know personally to lower their high blood sugar levels in diabetics, friends that I know.
Me. And that's like, oh, I have one.
It has alleviated my restless leg syndrome. It tortured me.
Me too. Because you couldn't get a good night's sleep, right?
It's torture.
Healthy cholesterol and lipids.
Healthy cholesterol. Very good.
Somebody's been reading the package.
That's right. Well, no, she's got the lab work. She's got the lab work to show for it. Yes. What about my product can help me have more energy?
Yeah.
So do you guys see that in talking about this, you're not going to necessarily have to know all of the details, all of the ingredients. If you can share, and a key to this is if you've listened to your prospect and you know what their needs are, what their wants are, if you can meet them where they are, if you know they're exhausted, if you know they have a lot of health problems, if you know what your prospect needs, you will be able to say, my product, whatever, Plexus Slim, could help you, potentially have more energy. Can I share of this with you? So it's good to know if you know what their needs are. Christine, go ahead.
Balance hormone levels.
Balance what?
Hormone levels.
Balance hormone levels.
It's important not to get diarrhea of the mouth and get so excited and just start saying,
Right.
oh, it can help you
Right.
lose weight, it can decrease your appetite, it can balance your hormone levels, and go down list by list, because that person is just going to put a wall up and say, whoa. So exactly what she's saying.
Or
determine their needs.
just pick one of these. And I listened to a webinar, and this guy was awesome. She said, we had an amazing assortment of products that did all kinds of things. The first night I slept better. And she grabbed that tagline because it was so amazing for her, and that's all she said was, I can help people sleep better. And that's it. That's all she would have to say. So she didn't go into too much information, but she knew that was something that, okay, now really quick, if you guys want to get crazy and creative, if you can attach some sort of emotion to the benefit, like Plexus Slim can help you lose that extra baby weight, so you can go shopping and buy a whole bunch of size 8s and feel fabulous. If you attach it to, it could help me lose the last 20 pounds before I have to get in a wedding dress and walk down the aisle. If you give that little extra emotion, sometimes that can be something that gives them something that they say, oh my goodness, that's what. So you could take it, my product can help you blank so that you can blank.
And again, it's learning more about your prospect.
Yes,
It's
listening.
asking the questions, letting them talk, learning what is bugging them or what their needs are, and then selecting what our product can do for them.
So it's better to ask them what their
Oh, of
problem
course.
is before you're going to get into
Definitely.
how you.
We have to be good listeners, everybody. We
Yeah.
have to be able to listen. We get so excited and passionate about it, we have to know when to stop and ask questions. People love talking about themselves. Let them talk and ask you questions.
I have a new tagline that I've recently developed and stuck with, and that is, facts tell, but stories sell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
What are
don't
we
try
doing?
to tell all the facts.
Right. This, and this.
Share someone's
Yes.
story.
Yes, exactly. And if you don't have your own story to share another testimonial that you maybe learned from the Wednesday night call, or from reading on the website, or from coming to a meeting and being able to meet people and hear their
And
testimonies.
that applies to the business
Yes.
too, because if you're brand new, you don't have a success story yet. Maybe you have a couple customers, but you don't feel like you're an emerald. So I want to tell, I want to share my friend Sarah's story, or I'd like you to chat with my friend Sarah and hear her story herself. Amazing.
Yeah. And what are we doing by doing this when we're sharing things like this? We're sharing testimonies. We're sharing stories. So we're not telling the facts. So that's really all we're doing, is increasing your knowledge on testimonies of people around you, testimonies that you've learned about, and sharing them, matching them up to the prospect that you're talking to, and turning it into a customer, turning it into an ambassador.
Do you guys feel like this is helpful a little bit in being able to say, if I can just offer to my prospect what an end result could be with this, rather than feeling like I have to know everything about every product? Go ahead, Chris.
I said one of the things along, it fits with what you're saying. I've noticed in my own life, I was very healthy and active for years, and I got out of it when I started taking Plexus. I started working out again daily and eating better. So that was part of my personal testimony. I hear so many people say, I don't have enough energy to play with my kids. And so that was just something that I hear come up a lot, that I thought, just if people could just get, the energy to go play with their children or to start working out again and being healthy, that would change the whole. And that was before I started really even losing weight. I said that people started buying product.
And it helped you.
Because it really did impact my life. And I had, a pretty bad case of fibromyalgia, and I no longer take Erica or Neurontin.
Wow. Did you hear what he just said? That before he even started losing weight, he was sharing these stories, and he was selling product, and he was growing his business. That is so important. Thank you for sharing. You don't want to wait. And same thing with people that you get signed up. Tell them, don't wait, because if they don't share it, somebody else will.
We have stories of people in the company who, because they were so excited for a friend that they saw, they jumped on and they hadn't tasted Slim, they hadn't seen the products, they signed up, got the biggest welcome pack, because they had that belief in, well, look what it's doing for this person. So they didn't say, well, let me go ahead and try the 3-day, and then I'll go ahead and order this, and we'll just have to wait until I lose 20 pounds to tell anybody about it. So it definitely can be. You can share from day one. I
had no intention of selling the product.
I remember you saying that.
I just became an ambassador by accident. I signed up as an ambassador to get the discount.
Yep.
And people started buying from me and started becoming ambassadors because I just shared that.
Wow. And who can't relate to, what if I could show you a way that you could have more energy so you could play with your kids? Who isn't going to say yes to that? So,
my question
yes.
is I'm pretty much the same as he is. My thing with Plexus is, it was like a week, and I could feel the difference with the chronic fatigue and the fibromyalgia and all that fun stuff. How do you, and then being weaned off of medicines, like high doses of medicines that I never ever thought. How do you? Can you say that to a person?
You can definitely use
because
that.
it's a personal thing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I would love I would love to share with you this all-natural product that has enabled me to start weaning off of my prescription medications that I didn't want to be on.
know if you
Yes,
could say
that's your story, and nobody can take that away from
Okay.
you. You share that. You shout that from the rooftops.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And people that are your immediate circle, your close friends, they can share your story too, because they personally know you, and people that in your Plexus family that personally know you can share that story.
Yeah,
I know. I'm 2 hours talking to somebody I've never met before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So your homework, I gave you that sheet so you can know about the product benefit. I would love to see you guys go home and think about the Slim and the accelerator and the fast relief. Think about all of those benefits, and if you can't write down 3 or 4 or 5 benefits for each of our products that we have, start listening, start talking to people. Get on those Wednesday night calls. Go in your back office and click the testimonial tab. We've got them in our website. Learn so that you can have a few of those amazing end results and benefits that you can share with people.
Don't hesitate to also go on our team page.
Oh yeah.
There's people that haven't been here, and put it out there and say, look, we had an amazing training today. We need to start listing benefits of each product so that we can better talk about them, but then also people that sign up with us can better talk about them. Can someone help me with the BioCleanse? Whatever it is that you need help with. And, you know, I think that'd be a great resource.
Just to wrap this part up really quick, the end of this chapter, the author of this, Being the Best You Can Be, says, I'm not a PhD. I think his MLM that he did also had all natural health products. And he said, I'm not a doctor. I don't have a degree in all of these ingredients. If you decide to start discussing specific ingredients and specific things, you will come in contact with somebody who wants to argue that back with you, and they'll have a smarter answer for you, and they'll have a, but this research says this. So he says just avoid it altogether, you know, just, and let that be one of your, some will, some won't, go ahead and move on. You know, I'm just going to keep shouting from the rooftop that I lost 80 pounds and I feel great, and, you know, all of that stuff. So if you just take that pressure off of yourself to feel like you have to know absolutely everything. And like Sheila says, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, you know, whatever. I just know it works. That's her line. I just know it works. I don't care how it works, it just works. So just remember that. So you can change the battery.
Yep.